Hi friends, I'm Sophia. Welcome back to Pixelpalette Dream Home. Today, we're stepping back in time to a place where the tea is always brewing and the kitchen feels like a gentle hug from the past. We're exploring the heart of the home through a soulful French country lens. If you've ever found yourself lingering in an antique shop just to breathe in the scent of aged wood, you're in the right place. Before we dive into these timeless treasures, what's your favorite kitchen memory? There is something profoundly calming about a collection of milky white ironstone, displayed behind glass front cabinets or perched atop a hutch. Developed in 19th century England as a durable alternative to porcelain, these pieces, often found under brands like Red Cliff or Masons, have become the backbone of the French country aesthetic. Collectors often hunt for the patina of age, those tiny tea stains or crazing lines that tell a story of decades of Sunday dinners. Whether it's a heavy soup tureen or a simple water pitcher, ironstone adds a sense of permanence and history. For those looking to start a collection, searching for vintage ironstone on sites like Etsy or at local estate sales in New England can yield beautiful results. It's not just about the dishware, it's about the heritage it represents. Imagine walking through the dusty aisles of the Round Top Antiques Fair in Texas and spotting a row of weathered terracotta. Clay pots with their earthy textures and salt-glazed finishes bring an organic groundedness to the kitchen. These aren't the pristine pots from a big box garden center. These are the ones with mossy edges and a bit of character chips. They serve as perfect vessels for wooden spoons or a bunch of dried lavender. When integrated into kitchen remodeling ideas, these small, affordable flea market finds provide a tactile contrast to modern countertops, reminding us that beauty often lies in imperfection and the passage of time. There is a specific joy in the weight of a hand-thrown stoneware mug. Unlike mass-produced sets from IKEA, thrifted mugs offer a variety of glazes and shapes that reflect a person's unique journey. Perhaps it's a heavy blue and white Crocs once used for butter, or a salt-glazed jug found at a roadside barn sale in Pennsylvania. These pieces feel sturdy and dependable. They invite you to slow down, wrap both hands around the ceramic, and enjoy the steam rising from your coffee. This eclectic mix of stoneware turns a simple shelf into a gallery of memories, making the space feel deeply personal and lived in. I hope these ideas are sparking some inspiration for your own sanctuary. If you're enjoying this trip down memory lane, please consider hitting the subscribe button and joining our community. It helps this channel grow so much. Now, I'm curious, do you prefer a perfectly matched set of dishes, or do you love the mismatched look of collected treasures? Let me know in the comments below. Nothing says home quite like the sight of a hand-embroidered linen towel draped over a farmhouse sink. Vintage linens, often found at antique malls or inherited from grandmothers, bring a softness that balances the hard surfaces of a kitchen. Then there's the classic charm of gingham. Whether it's a cafe curtain or a simple table runner, the checkered pattern is a staple of French provincial life. It's cheerful, unpretentious, and timeless. Using high-quality textiles is a secret of professional interior design services to make a room feel finished. These fabrics don't just look good, they get softer with every wash, just like a favorite pair of jeans. In a world of plastic packaging, the transparency of glass is a breath of fresh air. Large ball jars or French Le Parfait jars with their iconic orange rubber seals turn pantry staples into decor. Seeing the texture of flour, the golden hue of honey, or the shapes of dried pasta adds a layer of visual interest to the kitchen. It's a return to the general store era, where everything was visible and nothing was hidden behind flashy marketing. This simple organization method creates a sense of abundance and readiness for a day of baking. Baskets are the unsung heroes of the cottage kitchen. From French market baskets hung on a peg rail to sturdy Longaberger-style baskets tucked under a bench, they bring an essential wicker texture. They are practical for gathering eggs, holding fresh baguettes, or hiding clutter. The natural willow or seagrass fibers add a rustic element that grounds the lighter colors of a French-inspired room. They remind us of the harvest and the handcrafted traditions that have survived for centuries. Every French country kitchen needs the grounding presence of old wood. Whether it's a reclaimed pine harvest table or a primitive dough bowl, antique wood carries a glow that new furniture simply cannot replicate. Think of a thick, scarred butcher block that has seen thousands of meals prepared. This isn't just wood, it's a witness to life. For those looking into hardwood flooring trends, choosing wide plank oak with a matte finish can provide this same timeless foundation. The knots and grains are nature's own art, bringing a sense of the forest indoors. If you have a breakfast nook or a stray wooden chair, a floral slipcover can transform it instantly. Think of muted cabbage roses or delicate sprigs of wildflowers on a cream background. This shabby chic influence adds a touch of femininity and comfort. Slipcovers are practical too. Just pull them off and toss them in the wash after a messy family brunch. This look is very much in line with the high-end styles seen at stores like Pottery Barn or Serena and Lily, but with a more authentic, gathered over time feel. Copper is the jewelry of the kitchen. A rack of Mauviel or vintage Revere ware pots hanging over a stove catches the light in the most enchanting way. As copper ages, it develops a deep, rich patina, or it can be polished to a bright rosy gold. This material is a favorite in luxury kitchen appliances circles because of its heat conductivity. But in a cottage kitchen, it's mostly about that radiant, nostalgic shimmer. It suggests a kitchen where real cooking happens, where sauces are simmered slowly and recipes are followed with care. Finally, we look at the smaller details that tie everything together. A collection of European breadboards leaned against the backsplash adds height and layered texture. When paired with a simple picture of fresh florals, perhaps lilacs from the yard or sunflowers from a local farmer's market, the kitchen feels truly alive. These elements are the finishing touches that change a house into a home. They celebrate the seasons and the simple act of preparing bread and sharing it with loved ones. Creating a home is a journey, not a destination. It's about surrounding yourself with things that tell your story and make your soul feel at ease. I hope these French country ideas have given you some seeds to plant in your own home garden. If you found a bit of joy here today, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Pixelpalette Dream Home for more visual escapes. Before you go, tell me, which item from today's list do you already have in your kitchen? Thank you for spending your afternoon with me. I'll see you in the next one.